Say boom, boom, boom. Welcome, Zoe. Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, Zoe. Today is the last day for your Python Pro first year. And today is your graduation day, means that you need to present your last project to us. Okay, Zoe?
Yes. So we have to let in my other device in the meeting.
Oh, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, something that you should know is Zoe, when you present your project, first you should open your camera. There we go.
There you go.
Could you, Zoe?
Horizontal?
Yes, horizontally.
But it's gonna be like that.
I mean, not like that.
I got
Yes,
Oh, there
like
you
that.
go, there you go, there you go. Okay, okay.
All right, Zoe. Okay. The next thing is, Zoe, you can present more than one project, at least two, and yeah, you can speak in Indonesia or English. Okay. But let me show you the things that I want to show you something first. Hold on. Where's my PowerPoint about the graduation day? Where's my PowerPoint? Okay, there we go. Okay, Zoe. After you present your project, later I will explain to you about the next course. That's Python Pro second year. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, yeah, we can take a picture and done. Nothing
Okay.
more.
All right.
Done? Okay. Are you ready, Zoe?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Now time is yours.
The time is fine. All right. So good afternoon, everyone. My name, oh no. Okay. My name is Evangeline Zoe Ang and I go by Zoe. So today I'll be presenting my graduation PPT and it's called Pac-Man and Guesses. Why is it called Pac-Man and Guesses? You will know if you listen to the presentation. All right, so before we begin any presentation, I will present to you a code that I relate to quite badly. The best error message is the one that never shows up because who likes to see error message? Bugs are the worst thing in the coding history. But even if it's bad, it's really useful because then you'll learn from the bugs. You get what I mean? Yeah, we'll get into it. So the project
Interesting.
overview. We're gonna understand how the game works. So I will be presenting two of my projects that I have made um in this time. And the
Mm-hmm.
first one will be Pac-Man, but this PPT is more uh it, this PPT revolves more around the Pac-Man project. So this project overview is only about Pac-Man. But don't worry, I will explain my other project with my words. So how the
Mm-hmm.
Pac-Man project works is basically the single-handed goal is for the player to reach a goal without dying from the
Mm-hmm.
enemies that are roaming around the map. That's it. Super simple, right?
Yep.
It's not that simple when you make it though. Here's the project goal. The first one is enhance programming skills. When I make Pac-Man, why do you make Pac-Man? What's your goal? Why are you doing this to yourself? You're making your life harder, burdening yourself with this responsibility. Well, I have a goal, and this is my goal. First one, enhance programming skills. When I make this game, I am able to learn more game development and basics with Pygame,
Mm-hmm.
like how objects interact, how sprites work, and how enemies are coded, like with
Mm-hmm.
AI and everything. It really helps me enhance my programming skills. Next is really important, logic practice. I believe when you are coding, logic is the main like source of knowledge. I think it's like what
Yeah.
makes a code is basically your logic. So when I make this go, when I made this project, it
Mm-hmm.
really helps me practice my logic and creativity in structuring my code and paying attention to visual details and also object interactions such as enemies and player and walls, etc.
All right.
Third is more chill. Create an enjoyable game because this game is super easy to win that
Mm-hmm.
any age gap or age range, sorry, not age gap, age range can play this game and enjoy it without suffering. So, next, practice problem solving. What comes with coding? Bugs. Bugs come with coding. With this,
Mm-hmm.
well, coding and bug relationship, I'm able to practice my problem solving by overcoming like challenges and debugging and also
Mm-hmm.
refining gameplay mechanics to ensure a smooth user experience. All right, next. Contents of this project. How do you make this project? What did you put in the project? This is what I
Okay.
put in the project. So if you see in the left, yeah, I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
left. That's what the content is from the Pac-Man, and the right is the second project, which we will ignore. The first
Okay.
one is random module, pie game module, and the last one is main game loop. It doesn't seem like a lot, but in each of these, they have a very important role, such as pie game. There's a lot more to pie game than just pie game. There's like sprites and etc. You know the rest. Random module, we use random for a lot of like well, different functions. It depends on how you use it, but it's a really unique feature that you can use to make your game interesting. And main game loop, well, obviously, making the game run while it's running, like instead of it force closing every time you open the game. Main loop, the loop is what makes the game run. Right. So, what is unique features of this Pac-Man project? So we all know every student in this course already made this Pac-Man project. What is different from what's different from other projects? So what I
Okay.
made different is when you open the game, the background color different every time, never boring. And then
Okay.
dual directional shooting. You can shoot from two ways, up from the up and the right. Super cool. Okay, super cool. And it's a very unique feature because it makes the game easier as well. But yes, so we're just gonna get into demonstrating the project. I will pause. All right. Okay, can you see my coding screen? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay, before we get into the boring part, let us demonstrate first, okay? I will show you what I mean by the randomized background color. You see, it's blue. Close it. Open
Okay.
it again. It's butter. And then you open it again. It's green. Whoa, so cool. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Do you see my Pac-Man? Not my Pac-Man. I don't know what this is called. I don't really play Pac-Man. This ghost, her eyeballs also change color. See, this is green, and then it is purple. So it also changed the color. So as we remember, the main objective of this game is to get into the goal. The goal is the Pac-Man right here. And you see how we run into a wall and we don't go through the wall? That is called coding. Yes.
Yes. That's great.
And there
Okay.
are
Let's see.
enemies. And if you touch the enemy, game over, you know? And if you don't touch the enemy and you get to the goal, you win. That's basically
Mm-hmm.
the whole game. Okay, I'll demonstrate because I hopefully. Yeah, did you see that dual directional shooting? One up and one to the right. It is super useful if you are playing games like this. Now you might ask, what is the one the top shooting for if you're just gonna go down? You will see if I can play this game properly. Now we get into this spot. How do we escape? We use the vertical shooting. This is very,
Wow.
very cool. And once we get into the goal, we win.
Oh.
That is how the game works, basically. And hopefully you are content with what I demonstrated. We can demonstrate more in the Q&A session. Now we are gonna get to the very boring and serious part. That is, well, I'm gonna explain to you how the coding works. And it's a bit long. We have 200 lines of code, but I'm not gonna explain to
Mhm.
you line by line, so don't worry about that. So the first thing is import our modules to the game so it
Mhm.
can work. Next is making a class for our game sprites and our player. So we know
Mhm.
what a game sprite is, and basically the computer knows, oh, this is a game sprite, oh, this is a player, and this is how it works. In the player, we also made a function where it's an update function. Well, if the Pac-Man react to the Pac-Man speed, Pac-Man stuff react. So basically, this is how collision is made. Basically,
Okay.
player with wall, enemy with wall. This is where the coding happens. Next is my best part, the shooting. This is where we create the bullets and how it's gonna like, well, this is the start of it. It's not really. This is we have to like this is what we call defining the bullet. So what is the bullet? Well, we add the image of the bullet and so hey, this is what we call a bullet. And the computer's like, okay.
All right.
Next, we make the class of bullets. This is for actually shooting the bullet. So the bullet can actually like, show up. This is basically the same since I have two bullets going up and right. It's basically the same. This is the class for enemy, which is the game sprite, which is also a game sprite. So it's an enemy, which is a sprite, if you get me. And this is
Mhm.
basically bug coding on how the enemy will move to the right and left constantly after hitting a certain period or after they reach a certain coordination,
Mhm.
they go back to the other way. Next is creating a
Very.
window. Well, you can't make a game without the application window. So there you go. This is where it all happens. And this is the barriers. We make a group for the barriers, which is the walls and the bullets and the monsters. We make them all in a group. So it's a bit organized. And here we have platforms, which is the wall. It's not called
Mhm.
platforms, it's called wall, but we named it platform. And barriers as well. And the Pac-Man, this is the start of the show. Basically, the player is,
Mhm.
well, the Pac-Man, and we defined what the image is supposed to be and everything else, which is the height of the Pac-Man, width, and everything else. So as the enemy, same for everyone. And adding the monsters, which is the enemies, to a group here. And here is the loop. This is what gets the game running.
Okay.
So if the game is not finished, it will run. And basically, this is the player. Basically, if you this is like the movement. So if you click WASD, it's gonna go up, down, left, right. And if it's not finished, this is checking if the game is not finished. It's like seeing if wait, is the game finished or not? And the what's the word for it? Like what do you need for it to be finished? I'm not sure that's the
Exa-
exact good word to describe it, but I hope you understand. And then next is checking the character's collision with walls. And this is like we have
Mhm.
to check whether or not this player is touching the wall or not. And if it is, then it's gonna move the other way or it's gonna stop. That's basically
Okay.
the whole it. And lastly, we got a display update or it's not gonna display. And whoa, look at
Okay.
that. We went through 200 lines of code in a matter of minutes. All right. Any questions for this game before we go into the next one?
Enough.
Enough. Okay,
Yeah.
enough.
You can go to the next project.
All right, we're going to the next project. So I think we have a lot of time. I might
Yeah.
presentate two, I might presentate one, I don't know. But here is my behold, my grand masterpiece. It's called random number. Why is it called a random number? Because we used random module. That's it.
Okay.
Well, how this game works is basically I used what we have is dictionary and list. I put
Mm-hmm.
this all in list and dictionaries.
Mm-hmm.
And well, um, in the list and dictionary, I pointed out, oh, here are the levels. We have easy, medium, and hard. And I associated each value with a key. After that, it's really basic thing, which is print. And we put in a choice here in which the user will choose one, two, or three, which is easy, medium, or hard, and the difficulty name. And this is like defining what each of the minimum number of guessing the random number, maximum number, and the name of the difficulty. We are all just taking it from the list here. And here is the loop. While the attempts is zero, we're gonna keep guessing. Like if the guess is like lower than the secret number, then it's wrong. And if guess is higher than the secret number, it's also wrong. But if the guess is the secret number, then it's right. This is the main key to the project. We're just using the random module
Mm-hmm.
to determine the minimum number and the maximum number. To determine the secret number by mixing up the minimum number and maximum number that is given in this list. All right. And I made this in a function, so you have to call it at the end. So here I am demonstrating my random number project. So here we have
Mm-hmm.
choose my difficulty. And in here you can see the range of numbers you will be guessing. I will go with easy or medium. And I have to guess between the number 1 to 50. Uh, let me guess 25. If it's wrong, I need to try a higher number. So it does indicate whether or not you have to try a higher number or a lower number since, well, I'm nice and I don't want people to suffer because this game might take a really long time without. So I'll go with 30 here, 40,
Great.
50, 49, and well, you get the point. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We won.
Uh, that's
And
pretty poor. Okay.
yes, at the end of the game, I also give out an indication of how many attempts it took, well, to make all of this. Yes. Any questions for this project?
Um, do you have friends there, Zoe?
Did you say friends?
Yeah. I mean, around you.
I have my sister.
Or maybe your sister want to ask something.
She is busy with her homework, sir. I'm
Oh,
so sorry. And
oh,
she's in tutor right now. I don't think she can do that.
oh, okay.
Dia lagi les. Dia lagi les. Maaf ya, sir.
All right, all right. Okay, Zoe. Um, why do we need to use dictionary in this case?
Well, we need to use dictionary to define the levels, the maximum, minimum number, and maximum number. And also the other reason why dictionary was used was because it was a criteria and
Hmm.
requirement of the project.
Can we do that with
List.
just list?
I think you definitely can just do it with list, but it would be less organized.
Okay, that's great answer. Okay. Uh, I think that's all.
Yes, that is all.
Nice
Thank you.
project.
Yes, thank you so much for listening to my presentation. God bless you.
Okay, Zoe. Wow. First, Zoe, I wanna say that's great PowerPoint. Okay, I like your PowerPoint.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
It's very
that's
coding.
the first thing. Okay, the second thing, Zoe, Zoe, apa namanya? Saya pernah punya siswa kayak Zoe banget ya. Iya, dia itu ternyata se-ekspresif itu gitu. Ya, sama asli. Ya,
Okay.
saya pikir tadi, wah ini kayak deja vu ya. Namanya siapa ya? Saya lupa namanya. Dia masih kelas 3 SMP dulu.
Oh, damn.
Iya, saya lupa namanya. Dan ketika dia presentasi juga ekspresif seperti yang tadi. Ya, Zoe.
Well, it's better to be expressive because if it's not, it's boring and you will fall asleep.
Yes,
Uh,
I like that. I mean,
exactly, exactly.
kenapa kayak deja vu aja? Wah, ini saya pernah begini rasanya gitu tadi.
Mhm.
Yes. Dan penampilan saya, wah, keren ya. Saya menjelaskan dengan detail PowerPoint-nya. That's
Yes.
great. I like that. Oke, eh the next is apa namanya? Nanti saya minta PowerPoint-nya Zoe ya. Saya bisa
Okay.
jadikan contoh nanti di siswa lain untuk PowerPoint-nya Zoe. Linknya
All
aja ya.
right. All right.
Alright. Ya, itu saja. Saya sangat senang sekali ya melihat presentasinya Zoe, memuaskan sekali dan bagaimana Zoe mengungkapkannya benar-benar hebat ya. Menurut saya
Yes.
ekspresif.
Five
Dan
stars.
dan Zoe, saya bilang tadi di diri saya, ini kayaknya kalau Zoe jadi sales, saya mau beli nih produknya.
Nah, nah,
Asli,
nah, nah, nah,
itu
nah.
kayak wah ini ngeri juga nih skillnya. Iya,
Wait,
saya
it
mikirnya gitu
might be
tadi.
my talent, bro.
Waduh, keren ya. Nice, Zoe.
Yes,
Okay,
these are.
now do you have something to tell me, Zoe?
No, but tomorrow I will restart my PC and the files will be gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, Zoe, now my turn, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I will present to you about the next thing that you will learn in Python Pro second year, Algonova. Okay, there we go. Okay, could you see?
Udah.
Okay, so first, big congratulations for you, Zoe. Zoe sudah menamatkan Python Pro satunya yang ya Python Pro 1 itu kebanyakan teori. Kalau Zoe lihat itu kan dari modul 1 sampai modul 5 itu membahas teori tentang dari awal banget sampai kelas gitu ya. Gitu. Nah, di Python Pro Second Year, Zoe akan belajar tentang implementasinya. Banyakan implementasi kalau di sini. Tapi mulainya dari lesson 3. Lesson 1 sama lesson 2 ada something new that you should know about function and mm, function ya, function doang yang belum kita bahas sama sekali. Oke, okay, now this is the one of the big project ya di Python Pro first year, second year. Bentar, it's loading, it's loading. Hmm. Oke, okay, ini dia Zoe. Jadi Zoe pernah melihat ini?
Yes, no.
What is that, Zoe?
Tracking, right?
Yes, exactly. Ini project tracking ya. Nanti Zoe akan membuat ini, tapi ini versi yang picture, nanti ada juga versi yang videonya.
Okay.
Tapi kurang lebih ini salah satunya. Ada banyak project yang akan Zoe buat. Saya perlihatkan ya. Pertama nanti Zoe akan belajar tentang bagaimana cara membuat aplikasi mobile. Nah, nah ini dia aplikasi mobilenya, tapi kita membuat yang lain ya, bukan yang ini. Tapi ini aplikasi mobilenya, contohnya. Tic-tac-toe versi mobile tapi, ya.
Okay.
Oke, kemudian nanti di modul kedua Zoe akan belajar membuat aplikasi mobile. Di modul ketiga masuk data analisis. You learn about yeah, data,
Okay.
how you can analyze the data, dan ini salah satunya juga ya. Jadi saya akan belajar time series, tapi ini pilihan. Soalnya banyak yang tidak memilih karena ya cukup berat ya time series ya.
Okay.
Kemudian setelah time series atau bukan time series, data analisis pada umumnya, Zoe akan belajar tentang machine learning dan ini salah satunya. Nah, ini benar-benar unit to use proper webs apa namanya? A laptop computer, Zoe.
Laptop.
Iya, pokoknya yang ada kameranya.
Okay.
Karena kalau enggak dia nggak bisa nanti. Nah, ini namanya model Zoe. Jadi model AI itu dirancang oleh ini. Apa namanya? Apa ketika Zoe belajar machine learning, yaitu apa path menuju AI engineer ya, gitu. Oke, mungkin itu saja yang ingin saya ini sampaikan kepada Zoe. Dan terakhir, nggak ditampilkan di sini tapi web. You learn about how to create your own web. Dan nanti
Okay.
tugasnya itu Zoe membuat portofolio.
Okay.
Portofolio sendiri. Versi statis dan dinamis. Itu ada pilihannya. Dan susahnya nanti di bagian back end-nya. Kalau front end-nya mungkin mudah ya. Dan Zoe didukung kecepatan mengetiknya, saya pikir akan sangat mudah nanti. Oke, itu aja. Kalau
Hmm.
gitu, ada yang mau Zoe tanyakan? Konfirmasi?
Tadi yang optional itu apa ya? Data analyst,
Time series.
time
Jadi,
series.
soalnya dia terlalu banyak, Zoe. Jadi kan data analis itu mulai dari lesson 3. Nah, nanti kalau data analis kan kita belajar dasarnya dulu. Kalau Zoe langsung loncat ke time series, nah pasti nanti banyak pertanyaan karena data analisnya di skip. Ini juga
Oh,
data analis tapi kelanjutannya gitu.
okay.
Nah, kemudian yang ini juga opsional Zoe. Karena ini banyak yang memilih membuat game 3D karena ketika belajar machine learning, karena ini harus belajar machine learning dulu. Itu pada bingung karena pertama kali. Jadi mereka nggak mau pusing, jadi ambilnya ya udah game 3D aja
Okay.
gitu. Nah itu nanti saya mungkin lihat dulu materinya ya. Nanti sih part yang paling susah itu di sini yang pertama data analisis, yang machine learning, yang kedua back end. Itu sih biasanya yang siswa itu kayak, gitu.
Okay.
Iya agak
Okay.
susah soalnya ya. Oke, ada lagi Zay? Bagus pertanyaannya. Saya seneng nih. Kemarin ada parents yang nanya gini, "Ehm, Mas, anak saya kan masih kelas 3 SMP, kemudian ada yang kelas 10. Apakah beneran mau diajar machine learning gitu?" Kebetulan parentsnya itu adalah orang IT tapi computer vision yang kayak
Oh,
ini membuat modeling begini. Nah, dia udah tahu bahwa di dalam machine learning itu nanti pasti wajib belajar matematika, kalkulus. Nah, itu beliau sampai nanya karena beneran nih, apakah anak saya bakal sanggup gitu. Nah, saya bilang lah bahwa oh mereka nggak akan diajari sampai sedalam aljabarnya gitu. Tapi kita lebih ke ini kodenya tapi behind-nya itu ada ini. Outputnya begini gitu. Jadi lebih ke analogi yang kita pakai besok, bukan pakai matriks ya pada
okay.
dasarnya. Jadi
Okay.
seperti itu sih. Oke, anything else, Zoe?
No, I don't think so.
Enough?
Yeah, enough.
Okay. If then we can take a photo. Oke,
Okay.
Zoe. The last one is Zoe nggak bisa pakai filter ya. Hmm, ya udah saya nggak pakai filter juga deh. supaya kita selaras, saya pakai ini aja deh. Backgroundnya yang blur aja kali ya. Ya udah blur aja deh. Oke sih, kelihatan ya? Oke sih. Persiapkan gayanya sih. Tiga,
All.
dua, satu. Oke, sekali lagi sih. Sekali lagi, gaya yang berbeda sih. Tiga, dua, satu. Alright, thank you so much Zoe. Nah, terakhir
Okay.
saya ingin fiksasi, berarti kelasnya akan mulai tanggal eh 1 minggu libur ya. Tanggal 5 September berarti.
Okay. Just text me karena nanti aku lupa.
Oke,
Okay.
itu aja Zoe. Wah, ini
Okay.
cepet banget kelasnya berakhir kalau gini. Saya akan dapat laporan nih. Oke, gimana Zoe? Udah cukup?
Ya, tapi kalau dapat laporan gimana, Sir? Kita bisa nggak ngapa-ngapain 20 menit. Saya main game nanti Sir tinggal kayak gini aja.
Aduh,
But that's it. That's it. Like nothing else.
nothing else. Ya udah deh, nanti saya ini harus saya upload videonya. Tapi kalau saya bilang nothing else, ya oke, cukup berarti ya. Nanti saya konfirmasi ke timnya. Thank you Zoe untuk kehadirannya hari ini dan nice presentation, amat sangat nice malah ya.
Yes, thank
Dan
you.
kita jumpa lagi tanggal 5 September ya.
Okay,
Bye
bye bye,
bye.
Sir. Take care.
Oke Zoe, thank you.